Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome to my channel, AC Shaman TV. I know I've been gone for some time, but I was in an accident about a few years back and my back decided it was going to act up on me. It was one of the areas that was injured, and so I needed to take the time to do some healing to bring it back to a sort of a calmer state. And so I am happy to be back. And those who have been subscribed to me, thank you for sticking around. And I'll say hello to any new subscribers that I have, or those of you who will subscribe. Hello and welcome. And since I've been away for some time, I will be doing the videos for the rest of the year based on each individual sign. So if you are watching this and you are not resonating with your sun sign, please go ahead and check your rising sign or your moon sign as well to see if that resonates much better for you. So again, I'm very pleased to be back to making videos, and let's get started. Hello Aquarius, this is your reading. Now I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just doing a little bit more. Okay, so the first card is the Three of Earth. And so this is talking about you working at your skill, something that you're very good at, and you're recognized for what you do. So, it's saying that you're a hard worker. You focus on what needs to get done and you do it, and people acknowledge you for it. Okay. The second card is the Ace of Air. And the Ace of Air is talking about, starting something new, having an idea that, you'd like to bring forth. And maybe it's something you've been thinking about, and now it's saying you really want to go forth with that. And the third card is the Five of Fire. And so this is talking about having to, there's some challenges around that. Maybe you are wanting to bring this forth, but there are other people who may not want to see this come forth. And it's something that you really want to do, and maybe you have to deal with other people who are creating a blockage for you, who are making it difficult for you to bring this to the forefront. And you're not liking that very much. The fourth card is the Star card. And it says, maybe you have to be optimistic and start looking at how you can bring this out yourself, and maybe in a different way, maybe not through the avenue that you're wanting to, because you really want to do this, and this is something you've been dreaming about and hoping for and desiring for. And so continue to follow your dream, continue to move forward, but maybe you have to think about how you can still bring this forth, how you can allow your creativity to shine, but maybe not through the avenue that you actually wanted to. Maybe you have to take a different path. You have to take a different way to get to where you're trying to go. And if it's in a work environment, maybe you have to start looking at how you can find somewhere else to be, another position with another company that may appreciate what you have to offer. Or maybe it's, going on your own and starting your own business or organization. But it's about planning it out now. It's about looking at the long-term plan of how you can bring this forth. It's about figuring out how you can bring your dream to the forefront, how you can bring it to fruition, and not allow people to block you, to make it challenging for you to get to where you want to get to. And you don't want to give up your dream. This is your dream. This is something you're passionate about. And so you want to continue to move forward in that. But start making some plans, some long-term plans as to how you can bring this forth, okay? The additional message is, yeah, don't let others stifle your dream, okay? Don't let anyone poo-poo your idea of what you want, and try to stop the process, all right? The additional card is you're a leader. And so this says it right there, that you are a leader. You have the idea. You know what it is that you want to do. And so now you need to take the steps to take you there. You need to stand your ground and figure out how you're going to get this to happen for you. Whether it's figuring out another way to make it happen through by going around the people that are trying to stop your process, or if it's moving to another company or organization that can make it happen, or going with other people that can help you create this, or starting your own business to bring this to the forefront. So know that you're a leader and you can take the steps that you need to. You can lead the way and make this happen. You can bring it to fruition. Okay, so trust and believe in yourself that you can make this happen. And call on your guides to help you through this. As challenging as it is with the blockage that you're having or the confrontations that you're having, don't give up on what you are desiring. Fight for what you want, but go about it in a different way if you're being blocked so hard over here. Don't fight so hard. You can still make what you want happen. Find a different route, okay? Let's take a look at your health and wellness. And the card says children. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So whether this is spending some time with your own children, if you have children, or if you got nieces and nephews, spend some quality time with them. That will help you to relieve some of this other stuff that's going on in your life. Be childlike, okay? Get down in the ground and really connect with your nieces and nephews or your children, and see the innocence in them, and see how free that they are, with no worries, no concerns, and pull yourself into that space so that you can also release some of this stress and release some of this frustration and anguish of not being able to get to where you're trying to go. So be more childlike and play with your children, your nieces and nephews, and see things from their perspective, okay? The additional message is, And the card is Mother. And again, to me, this is about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Again, being childlike, being free, and not worrying so much about the burdens. A mother protects their child, they nurture them, they comfort them, and that's the space you need to be. And maybe if your parents are your mother is alive, maybe go and she can make you some soup that you've always liked, or something that you've always liked. And if your mother is no longer here, you can just call on your mom for a comforting hug, and so that you can feel that presence and know that, or hear, or however you connect. But again, be childlike with yourself, be gentle and nurturing to yourself, okay? Let's see what the message is for the love relationship for couples. And the card is attraction. And it says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And so it's talking about, being present, connecting with self, stopping and smelling the roses, just the basics of just being. And, spending time with yourself. And then when you're with your partner, it allows them to see you in a different light, because you're so relaxed, you're so at peace, and everything is okay because you're present. You're not worrying so much about the future. You're not worrying about the past. You're just being, and you're just being with them. You're just being in the moment and connecting with each other, right? And not worrying or nagging or doing any of that kind of stuff. Did you fix this? Did you do that? You were supposed to do this. Just be present. Just be there and not worry about anything else, and allow your relationship to really grow, because those other things can always happen. They can always be fixed. They can always be done later. But spending quality time with each other is important, because we don't always know how long we have with our partners. And so it's important to spend every moment, and be with each other, okay? Let's see what the additional message is. And the card is Leap of Faith. And it says, take a risk, put your heart's true desire into action. And so trust that everything is going to be okay. Trust that everything is going to work itself out, and just be with one another. Take a leap of faith that, I don't have to do this in order for this to happen. You don't have to maneuver and manipulate and create all kinds of stuff for things to work out. If you just take a leap of faith and trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Just be present. Just be in the now, and spend some quality time with your partner, okay? Let's see what there is for the singles. And the card is Reconciliation. And this says someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could be someone that you used to date is coming back, or someone that you've never dated is coming back, and maybe you have an opportunity to see where things can go. Um, the person that's coming from the past, just make sure that, they are either they've changed, or, they haven't changed, depending on what the situation is and what is best for you. And have you changed as well? Or maybe you haven't changed, and see if this is someone that you can really make something with. You want to look at your non-negotiables and see, does this fit what I'm looking for? Does this fit what I'm wanting? And does this fit what I need in a relationship? So it's nice to know that there was somebody that's coming back into the picture, but you also want to make sure that, things are the way you want it to be, and not just kind of take the easy road and say, well, I kind of know what they're like. No, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure this is truly what you want, and that they fit what your needs are, and not feel like, I've been alone for so long, so I'm going to settle. You don't need to settle, because there's always someone coming if you allow yourself to be open to receive the right person for you. And so if this reconciliation is the right person, take your time and, make sure that everything is as you want it to be, okay? And that this is the right person for you. Let's see what the additional message is. And the card is commitment. And so this is saying that, is this the person that you want to make that commitment to? You want to make sure that you're making the commitment to the right person. And you want to make sure that what this person also wants is you, and you both are looking for the same thing, so that you can make a commitment to each other. But you don't have to rush into it to make things happen. But a commitment might be what you're looking for, and you want to make sure that this is the right person, so that you can make that the type of commitment that you're wanting to. So trust in yourself to know what is correct, in the sense of, listen to your intuition, pay attention to any red flags that might be there, so that you can make the right decision for yourself. Okay? Overall, know that you can achieve what you want to achieve. You are a leader, and you have an idea, you have a dream, you have a desire that you want to bring to fruition. And in order for that to happen, you might have to take a different path. You might have to, figure out a different way to make that happen. But trust and believe that things will work out for you. And don't forget to connect, to the child part of yourself, and let that help you in terms of, being calm, and not worrying about all this stuff that's going on in your life. Every once in a while, connect to the child part of you, and or maybe go and get that soup from your mom. Okay. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.